الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء. أما بعد، فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well. Right, so last lesson, we reached lesson number 7, I believe, what I remember. So we didn't finish off the whole lesson itself.
We reached lesson 6, number 11, question 11 now, Maulana.
Yeah, lesson number 6, yeah?
Yeah, 6, we only done up to 10.
Yeah.
We didn't finish it.
Correct. So let me just go to that page now. Exercise 10 we are on. Yep. Let's get onto the screen. The lesson number 6, exercise 10 itself. So Sister Sadiqa, as you're on the mic, Bismillah, can you start off? Now, this exercise itself, it says, اقرأ المثالين ثم اربط بين كل من الجملتين مستعملا أن واعلم أن من أخوات إن. So basically what you need to do is that we are going to use anna. So inna, when inna is used with a kasra when it's in the beginning of a sentence, and anna is used when it's, so inna is used when it's in the beginning of the sentence, and anna will be used when it comes in the middle of the sentence itself. So let's practice this now. Huwa maridun, which is subject and predicate, he is sick. And if you put adhunnu, which means I think or I assume, annahu, so what happens is that when you have a sentence huwa maridun, huwa is a detached pronoun, but when you want to say that I assume, that's he. So the huwa changes to hu, which is the attached pronoun to a noun or a verb. So adhunnu annahu maridun. So that's what one. And the next one, al-mudarrisu ma ja'a. So here, what will happen here is this, adhunnu anna al-mudarrisa ma ja'a. So
what does ja'a mean, Maulana?
So the word ja'a means he came. Yeah, ja'a is a past tense, ja'a, and the present tense is yaji'u, ya, jim, ya, and a hamza at the end. Ja'a, yaji'u. Ja'a means he came. Ma means not. Adhunnu anna al-mudarrisa ma ja'a. I assume that the teacher did not come. Now, the difference between the two sentences is this. In huwa maridun, huwa is a pronoun, correct? Huwa is the mubtada, the subject, maridun is the khabar. Now, in this sentence here, you're having al-mudarrisu, a noun. Rather than a pronoun, you're having a proper noun, a name of an individual coming, which is a teacher. And then ma ja'a, it's a sentence, a verbal sentence coming as the khabar for al-mudarrisu, which is the subject. So in this scenario, when you want to add adhunnu in the beginning, and you also want to add anna, you will not say adhunnu annahu, but you will just add anna and make al-mudarrisu the ism of anna. As you know, what does anna do? Which type of sentence does anna act into? It acts into mubtada and
nominative.
Yeah, nominative sentence. So what does it do to the mubtada? It changes it to the
To change it to mansub, right?
Correct. Mansub. And the khabar will be?
The khabar will be khabar anna.
Yeah. And what will be the harakat of the khabar of anna?
The khabar bil fatha.
No. No. Marfu. Yeah. So remember the example. Inna Allaha qadirun.
Yeah.
So ism of inna or anna will be mansub and the khabar will be marfu. So in this sentence here, both of the sentences, adhunnu annahu. So who is the ism of anna? Maridun is the khabar of anna. So this khabar is a single word. It's called mufrad. So it's one word, one noun. Now over here, adhunnu anna al-mudarrisa. Now mudarrisa is the ism. So mudarrisa is the ism of anna. Ma ja'a. So ma ja'a is that ma is the past tense, ja'a is the verb. This is a verbal sentence coming as the khabar of anna. The harakat of the khabar is hidden. So whenever a sentence or a verbal sentence comes as a khabar and the harakat should be mansub or marfu, the harakat is hidden, is not mentioned. So when that happens, when it's a sentence, so only when it's a single word, the harakat on maridun, it's visible. But when it's a sentence, it's not visible. Right. Let's see how well you can do. Bismillah. Anta. See, unmute yourself, Sister Sadiqa.
Can you repeat that again, please? Why the harakat is hidden, please?
Okay, yeah. Okay, now because so anna al-mudarrisa, mudarrisa is a single word. And whenever a single word comes as a khabar or a mubtada, ism of a na or of inna or kana, the harakat is visible. But when it's a sentence, you cannot really show the harakat which it should have because it's a sentence, because verbs itself are indeclinable. As you know, all of the present tense verbs, the past tense verbs are indeclinable. They always remain the way they come. They do not change regardless where they are located or situated itself. Now, here, anna al-mudarrisa is the ism of anna. Ma is nafi, negation. Ja is a past tense verb. Now, this is a verbal sentence coming after al-mudarris, which is the ism of anna. So this verbal sentence is now coming as the khabar of anna. And normally we know that the khabar of anna should be what?
Marfu.
Marfu, correct. So we cannot give ja'a marfu harakat. So therefore, we will say this whole sentence, this verbal sentence, is located in the place of a sentence to be in marfu for being the khabar of anna. I hope that is clear for Dr. Yu.
Asant.
Right. Now, Sister Sadiqa, 1, 2, and 3. Bismillah. So let's read the first one. Anta. Yeah, Sister. Unmute yourself, Sister Sadiqa Jafar.
Sorry. Anta tabibun.
What does that mean?
Are you a doctor?
No, this is a statement. Anta
You are a doctor.
yeah, you are a doctor. Now, let's break it. Let's do it together. Now, anta. Now, what type of a noun is anta? Is it a noun or is it a pronoun?
Anta, you, is a pronoun.
Correct. So, if you want to say it now, you will have to say, I think or I assume that you are a doctor. Following the same pattern as this one here. Where's it gone?
The first one.
Yeah, first one. Adhunnu annahu maridun. So following that same pattern, so you will say the attached pronoun anta, which is a detached pronoun. When that changes to an attached pronoun, it becomes ka. So you need to add anna and ka together and make your sentence. Go ahead. Adhunnu
أظن أنك طبيب.
Correct. Correct. أظن أنك
طبيب.
طبيب. Correct. And the next one.
هو من اليابان.
Translation.
He is from Japan.
Correct. أظن.
أظن أنه من اليابان.
Excellent. أظن أنه, that he is from Japan. Correct. Next one.
هي مريضة.
Translation.
She is sick.
I assume that she is sick. How would you say that? So here will change to?
Here would be changed to أظن أنها
Excellent.
مريضة.
MashaAllah. Ahsanti. And then and number 4 as well, please.
Number 4. Okay. هو طلاب.
هم.
هم طلاب. They are students.
Mhm.
أظن أنهم طلاب.
Excellent. Excellent. That was very good. Right. Can I request next person to come on the mic, which will be Sister Zamina. As last week, we was calling Sister Zamina. I think she was, and then Sister Sakina.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, please.
Okay. Auntie Joa, so you are hungry?
Yep.
أظن أنك Joa.
Excellent.
I
Correct.
think you are hungry.
Yep.
المكتبة مفتوحة. So the library is open.
So now what do you need to do? Would you add a pronoun, or would you just add anna and have the noun itself, al-maktab? What happens here now? Because
So-
al-maktab is not a noun, it's not a pronoun, it's a noun now. What
yeah,
happens?
so the noun will need to be changed into mansur.
Excellent. Continue.
So أظن أن المكتبة مفتوحة.
Excellent.
So I think that the library is open.
Correct.
القهوة باردة. So the coffee is cold.
Correct.
أظن أن القهوة باردة.
Excellent.
I think that the coffee is cold.
Correct.
محمد ذهب إلى مكة. So Muhammad went to Makkah.
Correct.
So أظن أن محمدا
Correct.
ذهب إلى مكة.
Excellent. And you might as well do the last 2 as well, 9 to
Okay.
10.
So فاطمة في المكتبة. Fatima is in the library.
Correct.
أظن أن فاطمة في المكتبة.
Correct.
I think that Fatima is in the library.
Correct.
And then أنتم مدرسون. So you all are teachers. أظن أنهن.
Not أنهم.
أنهم.
No. And so this will become kum.
Oh, أنكم, yeah, sorry. So أظن أنكم مدرسون.
Correct. Correct. Is that clear for you?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Sister Zamina, can you come on the mic, please?
Can I just see the last one? Is it annakum or ankum?
So what happens? It's anta becomes ka, antuma becomes kuma, and antum will become an. Let me show you. If you want me, I can send this to you in the group as well. Let me show you this one here. Just give me 1 second. If you want this, I'll share this in the group again, just to remind yourselves. So this is what happens. These are the detached pronouns, huwa, huma, hum. So when they are coming with a pronoun or a preposition, it becomes minhu, min huma, min hum, minha, min huma, min hunna, minka, min kuma, min kum, minki, min kuma, min kunna, minni, and minna. So these are the abbreviation or abbreviated versions of the attached pronouns when they come with either with a noun or whether they come with a preposition like inna itself. So fi kitabihi, fi kitabihima, because of fi, the ba is getting a kasra, but the hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna, ya, and na are the actual suffixes when they are attached to a noun or a preposition. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Is this clear for everyone else?
Yes.
So even if you look over here, in the hu, in the huma, in the hum, in the if you want this, I can send this across. In the huma, in the hunna, in the ka, in the kuma, in the kum, in the ki, in the kuma, in the kunna, in the, and in the now.
Yeah, please send it to all, please. Thanks.
Okay, I'll send that across. That's fine.
Sheikh, the exercise we just did,
Yep.
I just had a quick question for number 8 and 9. Could we use who and ha if we don't use the actual name of the person?
Let me just go back to it. So which one are you referring to?
Muhammadun dhahaba ila.
So yeah, you can say that. So if you okay, is this mukarrama? Is this sharabano?
Yes.
Okay, so what will happen if you say instead of Muhammadun, if you said huwa dhahaba ila Makkah, how would anna will come with huwa? Explain to me.
I will just put who, right? I'll say innahu. No?
No, annahu.
Annahu.
Yeah, remember this here?
Yeah.
Huwa maridun, it will become adhunnu annahu.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
That's perfectly fine. You can do that way as well.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Sister, I think it was Sister Zamina last. Sister Sakina, I want you to explain this, these numbers from 11 to 20. So, would you be able to do that, or should I explain it?
I can try.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you have 11 and 12 are different to the rest of them because
Excellent.
they come as adjectives.
Excellent.
So they all match. So you
How do they match?
So in gender.
Explain. Explain. Elaborate, because you're right, but I want the other students to understand what you're trying to convey across. That 11 and 12 are in exactly the same. So the ma'dud in gender. How? Explain.
So you have this two parts of the number. The first part, ihda and asharata, and they both match to the talibatan. So in this example, they're all feminine.
Correct.
And for 12.
So ihda is feminine, and what will be the masculine of ihda?
Ahada.
Excellent. Ahada. Ahsanti. Brilliant. So ahada is masculine and ihda is feminine. Correct. Continue. And ithnata.
So it'll be ithna for masculine and
Correct.
ithnatha for feminine.
Continue.
And then ashrata, so if it was masculine, it would be just be ashara.
Correct.
So in these examples, for 11 and 12, these are all feminine. And then for 13 to 19, the first part of the number is the opposite to the thing that is being counted. So because we're referring to students, which is feminine, the first part of the number is the opposite, so it's masculine.
Correct.
So we have thalatha, which is masculine, and then asharata and talibatan are both feminine, so they match.
Excellent.
So for the rest of the numbers, 14 is arba'a ashrata talibatan, and then 15 khamsa ashrata talibatan,
Excellent.
and then 16 sitta ashrata talibatan,
Excellent.
and 17 sab'a ashrata talibatan, and
Excellent.
18 is ثمانية عشرة طالبة.
Excellent.
19 تسعة عشرة طالبة.
Excellent.
And then 20 is عشرون طالبة.
Excellent. Is this clear for everyone? So 1 and 2 and 11 and 12, these numbers come as sifa mawsuf. So the unit and the tens, both of them will correspond to the ma'dud. So ihda is feminine, ashra is feminine, ithnata is feminine, ashrata is feminine. Now from 13 to 19, the units will be the opposite gender of the ma'dud. Because talibatun is feminine, the units will be masculine, but the tens itself will correspond with the ma'dud in gender. Is that clear?
You said the tens will correspond to ma'dud
Yes.
in gender?
Yes, that's right. From 13 to 19, the tens will correspond to the ma'dud, but the units will be in defiance, will be the opposite in gender. Okay. So that's the reason why this was really was well explained by Sister Sakina. Sister Zahra, Bismillah, number 12.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam. I want to do 1 to 5.
Okay. Read the following sentences and then write them, replacing the figures with words.
Yep.
Kam sinnuka, how old are you? For a male.
Yep.
Sinni 19 sanatan, which will be tis'ata ashara.
Okay, and there's a mistake there.
Because
This you said this ata asharata. There's a mistake. It's if sanata.
ashara.
No. Who's going to correct Sister Zahra? There's a mistake she's done. So remember, Zahra, if sana is feminine, the 10 will be feminine and the units will be masculine. You said this ata.
Oh, so it is relating to the year, not to the person.
No, it's related to the year, correct.
Oh, okay. I thought to the person, that's why.
Yeah, so it'll be, yes, it'll be sinni, and the thing which
Okay.
you will talk about is the year.
Ashrata.
This asharata, correct.
Okay, I thought we have to see the male person.
No, because of the word sanatan is feminine, ma'dud, so it'll be sinni, this asharata sanatan.
Okay. Parana arba'a ashrata safhatan min hazal kitab.
Excellent.
We read 14 pages from this book.
Correct.
في هذه الحافلة
Hafila or T.
حافلتي
Correct.
ثمانية عشر راكبا
Correct.
و 15 راكبة.
Excellent.
So translation as well.
Yes, please.
In this bus, there are 18 male passengers and 15 female passengers.
Correct.
هذا فندق صغير. This is a small hotel. فيه 12 غرفة فقط. In it are only 12 rooms.
Excellent.
عثمان له 11 ابنا و 12 12 بنتا.
Excellent. Excellent.
Osman has 11 sons and 12 daughters.
Excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, please?
Dr. Rahim.
Dr. Rahim, Bismillah.
Is it 7?
Number 6. I have
Number
memorized 13 surahs.
Oh, all right. And Hafiz to Asharata was Thalatha.
No. Do the doctor. Do the units first, then the numbers. The tens. So Ana hafidhtu thalatha ثلاثة.
ثلاثة عشرة سورة.
Excellent. Correct. أنا حفظت ثلاثة عشرة سورة. Correct. And number 7.
Number 7 is في هذا المستشفى تسعة وعشرة طبيبا.
Excellent.
Shall I go on?
Continue. And 17 female doctors. How do you say 17?
Number 7 is في هذا المستشفى
Yep.
تسعة وعشرة طبيبا
This. Sorry. No, you got doctor. You got it right. Doctor, you got it right the first time. It was في هذا المستشفى تسعة عشرة because طبيب is masculine, so the units would be masculine. عشرة طبيب, and that's correct. Then the next one is 17 female doctors. So the 7 itself will be masculine and the 10 will be feminine.
So وطبيبا سبعة وعشرة طبيبة.
Excellent. وسبعة وعشرة طبيبة.
طبيبة.
Correct.
All right. Shall I go to the next one?
Yes, please.
Number 8. قرأنا اليوم ثماني وعشرة كلمة جديدة.
Excellent. Excellent. We read how many?
That is 18 sentences, new sentences.
No, كلمة جديدة, 18 new words.
18 new words. 18
Yeah.
new words. New words. New words. Sentences would be what? What would sentences be?
Yep.
What would sentence? How would you say sentence then? Jumla.
Yeah, so that remains the same. So jumla, kalima is word, jumla is sentences. Jumla. Yeah, okay. Number 9.
Number 9. هذا القلم بأربعة عشرة.
No, بأربعة, because rubiya is feminine, so the units will be masculine. بأربعة. بأربعة.
أربعة عشرة روبية.
Rubiya, correct.
روبية. أربعة عشرة. في هذا الإمارة
16 flats.
Imarat means in this building.
Yep.
In this building, this is 61.
No, 16. It's 16.
16.
No, not 60. Not 60. 16.
16.
Yeah,
16.
16. Yeah.
عشرة وستة.
No, other way around, doctor.
عشرة وستة.
ستة.
So ستة وعشرة سكة.
Excellent.
Means there are 16 flats.
Correct.
In this building.
Excellent.
Then في هذا الفصل 20 طالبة. In this class.
Doctor, we are not for asking for Shireen. Shireen is sweet. The Shireen is sweet. Say Shirina with a noon at the end.
Sorry. Shireen. Ashad.
Okay.
Shireen.
Okay. في هذا الفصل 20 طالبة.
20 طالبة.
Okay, Jazakallah, brilliant. Right.
Sheikh, one question.
Yes.
For the correction.
No
Thank
problem,
you.
doctor. Yes, Zahra.
Sheikh, will it be Ishreen or Ishrun?
So when you're doing only counting, so in this book they've actually put Ishruna, but you can't say Ishrina. Okay,
They're both correct?
both are correct. So the difference is that when you say Ishrina, what happens is that you're making it in the accusative case, in the case of mansub, correct? So when you make it mansub, you are just changing it as being either a, so it comes, you can say it will then be treated as an object for a dropped verb, a hidden verb. So at the moment, في هذا الفصل 20 طالبة. In this classroom are 20 students. So what will happen then? If you say 20, then we will have to assume that there is a verb, which it means I counted. أنا أعد في هذا الفصل 20 طالبة. So when it comes to Ishirina, we will have to assume that there is a verb which is not being mentioned but is dropped, and for this reason now it's Ishirina.
Okay, so, but if we use Ishruna, then it will come as a khabar.
It will come as a mubtada. So here at the moment, في هذا الفصل, so في هذا الفصل is خبر مقدم. Ishruna طالبة is the mubtada muakhar.
Okay, that's why Shiruna with a waw noon.
So when it comes to waw noon, it will come as a mubtada. But if it comes as Ishrina, then it will come as an object for a verb itself, that I am counting in this classroom 20 students itself.
Okay.
Because when you're counting, a person is performing an action of counting. So for this reason, things which are being counted, you normally count in the accusative case.
Okay.
Like we don't say arba'un, we say arba'in. Or
yes, it was written at the back page, on page 57, Ishrun. That's why I was confused.
I know they got Ishrun, but Ishrun and Ishrin, the original in the nominative case is Ishrun, in the accusative and genitive case is Ishrin. So it's fine, you can do it both of them. But of course, this book is teaching you the default position, but when we go on to the next level, then they will mention that there's Ishrin as well. It can come as well.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
This في هذا الفصل, isn't that the mubtada? هذا الفصل?
No. في هذا الفصل is jar and majroor. Whenever a preposition comes in the beginning, it cannot be treated as a subject. It will be treated as khabar. So jar and majroor, a preposition can never come as the subject. It only comes as the khabar, as a predicate. Okay. Now over here now we say Hamidun. It says Hamidun. Let me just go to this point to remember, to show you something. So over here is giving you examples that we have learned. Okay, I want who should I ask? Can I request Sister Mukarrama Walji?
Assalamu
alaikum. Can you read point number 7, please?
We have learned in book 2 some examples of adjectives ending in an. Example, Joan, Atishan, Ghazban. The feminine of such adjectives is on the pattern of fi'la, and the plural of both the masculine and feminine is on the pattern of fi'alun.
Correct.
Example, Bilalun Jaw'an, Aminatu Jaw'a, Ar-Rijalu Jiyan, An-Nisa'u Jiya, Ar-Rijalu Jiya'un, An-Nisa'u Jiya'un.
Correct. Note that the plural of
is, shall I continue?
read note that the plural of kaslanu
Note that the plural of kaslanu and
Shall be reading now.
kasla is kusala.
kusala,
Which
correct?
page reading now? Is it page 58 or different
No,
page?
no, I'm just reading, going to the points to remember before I do the exercise.
Remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Point number 7 I'm doing. The only reason I'm doing point number 7 is that just to make you understand what we're meant to do on this exercise itself. So this exercise here, Hamidun Jaw'anu at-tullabu ji'a'u, Maryamu Jaw'a at-talibatu ji'a'u. So Khalidun at-shanun, then we will say Khalidun, Muhammadun wa Aliyun. It will be itashun. So itashun is the plural of atshanun. Continue, sister. Mukarrama. Mukarrama.
Shall I continue?
Yes.
Khalidun wa Hamidun wa Hamzatu Aitashan.
Yep.
So should I go on to the next page?
Yes, please. No. So what you need to do one more here. So here you need to put Maryam. So Maryam would be what? How do you say Maryam is thirsty?
Maryam Atsha. Following on the pattern of Jaw'a. Maryamu wa Aminatu wa Khadijatu Itashun.
Yes. Next one, Ibrahimu.
Ibrahimu Shab'anu. Ibrahim is satiated. Ibrahimu wa Hamzatu wa Ismailu Shiya'un.
One second. So if it was so the plural Ibrahim Shab'anun will be Ibrahimu wa Muhammadun wa Aliyun Shiba'un. Shiba'un.
Shiba'un. So Shin Ya Be.
No. Sheen Ba Alif Hamza. So not
Sheikh
Hamza Ain. Shiba'un.
What is the meaning of Shibanu?
Satiate or full.
Or satiated full. Okay.
Yeah. Sheen Ba Alif Ain. Shiba'un.
Okay.
And then
Sheikh, is that correct in the chat?
yes, correct. Jazakallah, thank you. And then
Okay. Fatimatu Shab'an.
Shaba'a.
Shaba'a.
Yeah, so because
Fatimatu Shab'a.
so let's go back. It said over here, Jo'a, so it becomes Shaba'a. Sheen, so Shaba'a will be spelled Sheen, Ba, Ain, Ya, Shaba'a. So is it Fatima to Shaba'a, and then the plot, yeah, Sheen, Ba, Ain. Yeah, that's correct, sister. The Ain should have Alif Maksura. Shaba'a. And then the plural of Fatima, Zainab, and Huda will become the same as the previous one, Shiba'un. Okay? Shiba'un.
Yes.
And number 3, Al-Mudarrisu.
Ghazbanun. غصبان المدرس والمهندس والمدير غضب.
Correct.
So it is غاي غاد ألف and ba.
Ghain, Ghain, Swa,
غاد and ba.
Ghain,
ألف and ba.
Ghain, Dhad, Alif, Ba, Ghidabun, yeah. Ghidabun.
So المهندس المهندسة والمدرسة والمديرة غضب.
Correct.
يوسف
And,
كسلان.
and if you want to say a female, so how do you say now? When is this one here at the bottom? How would you say Fatima is angry?
فاطمة غضبة.
Ghadba. So it'll be spot Ghain, Dhad, Ba, Alif. So Ghain, Dhad, Alif, Ba, Ya. Ghadba. Ghain, Dhad, Alif, and the Ba and the Ya are joining together. Ghadba. Which means
So
furious.
Ya is the used like alif, right? In Musa, Isa.
No, sister. No, this one. This one is slightly incorrect. So, sister Zahra, we need to do the ghain dhad. After the dhad, you need to add an alif, and the ba and the ya is together.
So is it Ghazaba?
Yeah, it's pronounced ghadaba.
Okay.
Ghadaba and ghadba is also it's also they're also saying that ghadba is correct as well. You can do a ghadba and ghadaba, both of them are correct. Yeah, but ghadba and ghadaba, both of them are correct. So there's two types of feminines which are coming for the feminine adjective. That's correct. And then the plural would be, if we say Fatima, Maryam, and Zainab, what we did before for the masculine.
Zahra, about Yusuf Kaslan, was that it, or are we still in Ghazban?
Yeah, Ghadba is done, that's fine. Now, Yusuf or Kaslanu, and then Yusuf, Muhammad, and Fatima is?
Kusala.
Kusala, correct?
And Fatima to Kasla.
Fatima is Kasla, means she's lazy, yeah?
Fatima to Amina to Khadija to Kusala.
Kusala, correct. Is that clear
What's
for
the
you?
meaning of Shab'an?
Shab'an means when a person is full, a full stomach, or satiated, when he has ate enough, it was Shab'an. Ghadban means angry.
Satiated.
Yeah, satiated, yeah. And Kaslan means lazy.
Okay.
Right. This lesson it's a long lesson. We still haven't managed to finish. Okay, we're just about finished now. Okay. Let's Sister Jazakallah, sister, for that, Sister Mukarrama Walji. Can you choose the next student, Sister Mukarrama Walji? I'm going to choose next Sister Sadiqa Asarian.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Number 15. Learn the following. So Limada abbreviation is Lima. Continues. Sadiqa.
Okay.
Lima.
The second one?
Number 15. It says Limada.
Lima kharajta min al-fasli.
Correct. Translation? Limada. So Lima means Limada. Why did you exit?
From the class.
Correct. Or the other way you can ask the same question. And so lima, you could say akharajta.
Yeah.
Continue, please. Akharajta.
Akharajta min al-fasli.
Translation, did you?
Did you exit from the class?
And the answer is?
Na'am, yes.
Correct. Now the next one, lima darabta hadha al-walada. Translation of that, and read the Arabic, please.
Lima darabta hadha al-walada. Did you?
Why did you?
Why did you hit?
Yep, this boy.
This boy.
So hadha al-walada. Why is the word al-walada mansub? Why is it coming with a fatha?
Because hadha is with the fatha.
Not quite there. What wouldn't give it a noun a fatha rather than a dhamma? What makes a noun in the mansub case? Look at what's coming before it. What's coming before hadha? What is dharabta?
Oh, sorry. Is it the maf'ul bihi of the
Exactly. So because of hadha, and now that is right what you said. Because of hadha, whatever harakat hadha should get, al-walad is getting that, because hadha, whenever a noun after hadha has alif lam, it becomes a phrase, and al-walad becomes part of hadha. So whatever harakat hadha should have received, word after it would receive it. So that's the reason why it's maf'ul bihi. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Correct. Continue the answer then. Adharabta.
Darabta hadha al-walada. Did you hit this boy?
Correct.
Na'am, yes. Lima. Does that mean why?
Yeah. So that's what lima means, why. Okay. Now, the other thing I need you to go for, Sister Sadiqa Asaria, is this. Now, all of these words which you can see, kitabun. Now, in the Arabic language, what are the weak letters? Or how many weak letters are in the Arabic language?
3.
Weak letters, I mean the vowels. What are those? What are those weak vowels? Alif?
Alif, yeah, and wow.
Yeah, so easy way is alif, waw, ya. Alif, waw, and ya. So in the Arabic language, whenever the last letter of a word is a non-vowel, the harakat will end with, in the marfu case, when it's a nominative case, it should get a dhamma tanween, kitabun. And in the genitive case, majrur case, it should get a
Kasra.
kasra tanween, because it's without alif lam. And in the mansub case, it will get a
Fatha tanween.
exactly. So sayaratun, sayaratin, sayaratan. If even a time marbuta comes, it gets this harakat. The reason why they put this chart over here is just to make yourself and prepare yourself, because when you deal with other nouns in the Arabic language, for example, the sound masculine plural. So, for example, in the sound masculine plural, how or what indicates that the sound masculine plural is in the nominative case? Do you remember that? When we did the Alan Jones book on the weekend, I spoke about the sound masculine plural, that in the nominative case and in the genitive case and the accusative case, they do not take the dhamma tanween, but instead of that, there are letters which represent the dhamma tanween. Do you remember that? Or the marfu case? Do you remember?
No, sorry.
Oh, okay, let me show you. And before, as I'm finding the actual page, would everyone be available tomorrow 6 o'clock UK time?
Yes, sure.
Everyone, I want everyone in, because I'm going to try to finish this book before Shahr Ramadan, or maybe the first couple of days.
Yes, we can try.
So tomorrow, I'll adjust the other classes just to get yourself in there to finish this book off with yourselves. So inshallah, I'll do a lesson tomorrow and maybe a lesson on, I'll try to arrange another session and during a weekend as well. And I want to finish this off. So definitely tomorrow's confirmed. This one there. Where's it going? Where is it? Okay, this is it.
PM tomorrow?
Yeah,
Is it
tomorrow
6
6
p.m.?
Yeah, 6 p.m. tomorrow, 59.
Ashan.
Check 6 will be 9 or 10. I don't know about the
No,
UK time.
so it'll be 8 o'clock. So
6 o'clock.
yes, what happens because we've gone 1 hour forward. So it's good luck for you, Sister Zara. It's not that late for you now. So it'll be for you 8 o'clock. So 9 o'clock. My mistake. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. So Sister Sadiqa, are you there?
Yeah.
So here, when a noun ends with a non-vowel, so like Ja'a Zaydun, can you see Zaydun coming with Dhamma Tanween?
Yeah.
Why is it coming with Dhamma Tanween? Because it's a fa'il of Ja'a. And all nouns which come as a fa'il of a verb, it gets the Dhamma Tanween, correct?
Yeah.
And Ra'aytu Zaydan, why is it Zaydan?
Because is that an object?
Correct, of Ra'aytu. And Marartu bi Zaydin, I passed by Zayd. Why is it bi Zaydin?
Because of the B.
Correct. Now, whenever the last letter of a noun is a non-vowel, and it's a singular word, not a plural, not a dual, just a singular, it's called mufrad. Mufrad means single word. Munsarif, the word munsarif means that noun which can be conjugated, which can take different harakat. Sahih, the word sahih is the opposite of weak letters. So sahih means it does not contain any vowels. It's a non-vowel letter at the end. Is that clear for everyone?
Yep.
The rest of the class. Rest of the class, are they awake?
Yes, Sheikh, it's clear.
Sheikh, can you explain Sahi again?
Please, sorry.
Mufrad means single word. That means it's not a phrase or a mudaf, mudafili. It's just one word. And munsarif means that the word can change, can take different harakat. That's what the word munsarif means. And the word as-sahih, it means the last letter of the word does not contain or consist of any weak letters. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah.
Now the next one, dhabyun. Can you see the word dhabyun? It contains a weak letter. Yes?
Yes.
So the ya is there. So now this in accordance to Arabic grammar, this would be put in a different category of words. This would be called mufrad, but it's mufrad. But can you see dhabyun is taking a dhamma tanween, dhabyan is taking a fatha tanween, bidhabyan is taking kasra tanween. It's taking the same harakat as a non-vowel letter. Correct?
Yeah.
So
What
dhabyun.
does Zabyan mean?
Dhabyun
What
means a
does it
deer.
mean?
Means a deer. This is a deer. Yeah. So dhabyun is a deer. Hada dhabyun, this is a deer. Ra'aytu dhabyun, I saw a deer. Marartu bi dhabyun, I passed by a deer. Now, what's happening is that even though there is a weak letter at the end, it still takes the same ruling as a non-vowel letter. Is that clear? So these are categories of words according to.
Explain it again, please.
Sorry?
Please explain it again.
Yeah. So
Please
the word.
explain it again.
Yeah, I'll do that. So the word dhabyun, it has a weak letter. It has a ya at the end. Normally, when you have weak letters in a word, at the end, the rulings would change from a non-weak letter. I mean, if it is consonants rather than vowels, the rulings would be different. But in this scenario, dhabyun, hadha dhabyun, ja'a zaydun, in the case of raf, it takes the same harakat, i'rab wise, dhamma tanween. Ra'aytu zaydan, I saw Zayd. Ra'aytu dhabyan, I saw a deer. So in the case of the accusative, when they come as objects, maf'ools, they take the same harakat. Marartu bi Zaydin and marartu bi dhabyan is taking the same harakat in the genitive case. Is that clear?
So
Is this
even if
clear?
it's a weak, Sheikh,
Yes,
even if it's a weak last letter, we're still giving the same harakats.
exactly. We're given the same harakat, but its category of words is different. This will be called al-mufrad, al-qa'im, maqam, sahib. So what this means in English, mufrad means a single word. Al-qa'im means al-qa'im means that it's been al-qa'im would be it's been substituted. It's well, how do we translate this? Al-qa'im. Okay, this is difficult. Sometimes translate the word. Okay, let me explain. Al-mufrad, qa'im, maqam, sahib means that these mufrad, these words, al-mufrad, qa'im, maqam, sahib, it literally means that even though there is a weak letter at the end, the rulings, qa'im, maqam, sahih, means that it means here the rulings of the sahih. Can you see the word sahih? Qa'im, maqam, sahih. It means that the rulings of the sahih letters at the end will apply to these weak words.
So
That's what it means.
Is it like saying those single words that end with the vowel, they are being raised to the status of the sahih words?
That's a good way of putting it. I like that way. That's fine as well. But qa'im maqam means they actually they are substituted. So qa'im maqam means literally they are substituted. They are substituted with the same ruling as the sahih words.
Is it all vowels or just the ya?
So it's all the vowels, alif, waw, and ya. Alif, waw, and ya at the end.
So why was there a need to put them in the categories at all?
There is we will do this. I will explain this later on why there was a need for this, because when we do the other phases, I will explain this. Now, the other third category, which will follow the same harakat, is the sound, the broken plural. Jam al-mukassar munsarif. Jam means plural. Mukassar, what does mukassar mean? Broken plural, exactly. Munsarif, which will take the harakat changes. So the word rajulun, rijalun. Everyone following? The word rijalun, is it a broken plural or a sound plural?
Broken
Plural, correct. So even this broken plural, the ruling of this broken plural in the nominative case, it gets a dhamma tanween at the end. So because it's mubtada and khabar, as you know, that whenever you have mubtada khabar, both of the mubtada khabar are always in the nominative case, halatul raf. Is that clear?
Yes.
Give me 1 second. I just need to message someone so I'm going to start that class slightly later. Give me 1 second. I can't. Okay, so hum rijalun is mubtada and khabar. So al-jam' al-mukassar al-munsarif. So this is all broken plurals. In the state of the nominative case, they will get, if you want to show the nominative case harakat, it takes a dhamma tanween. Now, ra'aytu rijalan. And when it comes as an object, it takes a fatha
Fatha tanween.
Yeah. And the last one, Sister Zahra?
And in the last one, followed by a preposition, it will also take a kasra tanween.
Correct. Correct. So now these are the three different categories of words according to Arabic grammar, nahu. Now, you may ask me why am I doing this? I'm going to explain now. I'm going to explain, and it'll take about 5 minutes of your time, 5 to 10 minutes maximum, because I've actually come to a point that I have to explain it and finish this, otherwise it will be left unexplained. Do you remember now? I talked about the word in book 1 and 2 about the word abun and akhun. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
in the Arabic language, there are 6 words: abun, akhun, and there are a few other words which I'll not teach you at the moment. But just remember the word abun and akhun. Now, whenever these words abun and akhun, whenever they come with a pronoun, like your father, his father, our father, whenever they come, so whenever you see your father, it's treated as mudaf and mudaf ilay. You follow me? So when you say your father, it's 2 nouns together, correct?
Yeah.
Yes? So, for example, let me show you. When you say Kitabu Muhammadin, Muhammad's book, or you say Kitabuhu, Kitabuhu is his book. It's also treated as mudaf ilay. Correct, everyone?
Yes.
Kitabuhu is his book, is mudaf ilay. Same is the case when you say your father in English. So in Arabic, you will not say abuka. Do you remember that we did this in I think, which lesson was this? Abuka. I think it was book 2. In book 2, do you want me to show you?
And extra wow is
Sheikh,
put
you said
between
it
the
comes with a wow.
Exactly. So you cannot say abuka, but you will add a wow between the ba and the kaf. So this wow now here, which has been added between abun and the ka to make it abuka, what is happening is that this wow is coming to demonstrate that this noun is in the nominative case. It's representing the dhamma, which normally is shown on the word zaydun, dhabyun, and rijalun. So this wow is in substitute of the dhamma. So it says here so it says can I request who should I request? Who should I request? Who has not had a chance? I think Sister Shabnam, are you there? Sister Shabnam, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Sheikh.
Good, let's read this. When mudaf to?
When mudaf to any ism besides the ya dhamir.
Yep.
When mudaf to the ya dhamir, and C, when not mudafun.
Correct. So now, let me explain this now. When mudaf to any ism beside the ya dhamir. Now, when you have the word ya dhamir means a possessive, my book, or my, when you say abi or akhi, the ruling does not apply. The ruling of the wow, adding the wow, does not apply when the word abi and akhi is said and is attached to my. It only applies to all of the remaining 13 pronouns. So over here, ja'a abuka. So Shabna, come on the mic, please.
Yes, Sheikh.
So when we say ja'a Zaydun, why did Zaydun get a dhamma tanween? What is ja'a? Is it a verb or a noun?
It's a verb.
Exactly. What does a verb require?
It requires a subject.
Exactly. So Zaydun is a fa'il. So because it being the fa'il, it's getting a dhamma tanween. Correct?
Okay.
So it's a doer. Now, this word here, ja'a abuka, who came?
Your father.
Exactly. So the word abun and akhun, How is it going to show, or how do we know that the word abuka is the fa'il of ja'a? How do you know that?
It's because of that wow that's been added.
Exactly. Absolutely right. 100. Jazakallah. Thank you, sister. That is right. The wow here is the wow which is coming in substitution of the dhamma, tanween, which is normally put on zaydun at the end. So the wow demonstrates that. Go to the next one, sister Shabnam. Ra'aytu.
Ra'aytu. I'm struggling to see it a bit. Abaka, is it?
Yes, abaka.
Abaka. Okay.
So normally, ra'aytu abaka. If it was I saw Zayd, how would you say that? Ra'aytu
Zaydan.
So it gets a fatha tanween, yes?
Yes.
Now, the word abun, when it comes as an object, it doesn't take a fatha tanween. Instead of that, there is an alif which will be added between the ba and the kaf. And that will demonstrate that this is coming as an object. So, for example, the title of Imam Hussain alayhi salam, Abu Abdullah. Abu Abdullah, this is the title of Imam Hussain, father of the servants of Allah. Of Allah subhanahu. Now that is a title, Abu Abdullah. Because Abu is coming as mubtada, it's coming with dhamma. But when it comes assalamu alayka, ya
Abdullah.
Exactly. So ya Abba. After the ba, there's an alif. Because why? Because any noun which comes after ya is munad. Ya is a vocative particle. Remember that? Do you remember?
Vaguely, yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's when you call someone, ya means oh. And when you say oh, the mudaf and the mudaf ilay, the first part, the mudaf, should get a fatha. Okay. So, for example, assalamu alayka ya binta rasulillah. Yeah, it should be bintu rasulillah, daughter of
Prophet.
Daughter bintu rasulillah, daughter of Rasulullah. But when ya comes, the first part of mudaf ilay takes a fatha. Ya binta rasulillah. Is it a bit too much?
It's a lot, but it's interesting, and it's I'm sure some of them in the class are catching it very quickly.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
So
but yes, it's
let me break it down for you. The word bintu rasulillah. Write this down. Bintu. Write this down. Sister Zahra, if you could help me, that'd be great. Bintu with a dhamma. The ta will have a dhamma. Bintu rasulillahi means the daughter of
the prophet, the daughter of the prophet.
Daughter of the prophet. Bintu rasulillah. Now, bintu is mudaf, rasulillah is mudaf ilay. Okay? Now, whenever ya comes before a mudaf, bint, the first part of the mudaf, the dhamma will change to a fatha. So it becomes ya binta rasulillahi.
Okay, yes.
Now, coming to this word of Ya Aba Abdullah. So originally, the title of Imam Hussain alayhi salam is Abu Alif Ba Wow. That's one word. Abu means father.
Abu Abdullah.
Abu Abdullah.
And now if you put the ya in front of it, it becomes Ya Aba Abdullah. That takes the fatha.
Ahsanti.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Yes, got it, Sheikh. Thank you.
This is Zahra, thank you ever so much. You've done a great job. If you just copy this and paste it into the group as well, that'd be great. Now here, Ra'aytu Abaka. So now the word Abaka is coming as an object of Ra'aytu. So the alif is representing the fatha tanween by an alif instead. So the alif is representing that harakat. Is that clear?
Yes.
And finally, marartu بأبيك. So normally, marartu bizaydin gets a kasra tanween, but because it's the word abun, instead of taking a kasra tanween, the
Taking the
ya
ya sukoon.
ya with a sukoon represents the kasra tanween. Or the genitive case, marartu bi abika. Marartu bi abika, I passed by your father. Is this clear for you now?
Yes, thank you.
So this is the reason why in Nahu there is a division of noun of words according to the last letter itself, and whether they are plurals or whether they are duals or whether they are singulars itself. Is that clear for you now? Getting clearer for you?
Yes, thank you, Sheikh. Yes.
So this book itself, this is from this book. This is page number 59, and what it has the different categories of nouns according to the type of word it is. If it's a sound masculine plural or a sound feminine plural, the harakat are different in the nominative, genitive, and accusative case. Is this getting clear for everyone? Sister Huma, is that, you've been a bit quiet? I'm worried.
No, I'm listening.
Is it getting clear for you as well?
Yeah, it is getting clear.
Sister Sadiqa, how about yourself?
My only one question is, when doing, like a zamma case.
Yep.
We use another verb. When we use a mansoob case, we'll have another verb, and so we can compare. Really, we are using different.
Exactly. So when it's in the nominative case, it will be in the third person form. It will be in the third, he or she. And when it be an accusative case, it normally in the form of I and we.
Okay.
And when it's in the genitive case, normally it will be a preposition coming before it itself.
Okay. No, but even the verbs we're using
Could you
different.
please send a recording of this today's session, please?
Yes, Doctor, I'll send that across to you.
On the verbs,
Thank you. After this lesson, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, and finally is this here. So when the word abi, when you say my father, ja abi, ra'aytu abi, marartu bi abi, in all of the three cases, the harakat are hidden. So he says hidden, hidden, hidden. And if you see here, it says in the nominative case, wow, accusative case, alif, genitive case, ya. And when it's without my father, just the word abun by itself, when it's not mudaf to any pronouns, then the harakat will be as follows. Ja'a abun, ra'aytu aban, marartu bi abin. So when it's not mudaf to any pronoun, not attached to my or his or our, then the abun will be treated as a normal noun itself. Abun, aban, bi abin. Sister Zahra, is that clear for you as well?
Yes, sure.
Sister Mukarrama, Sister Sharbana Khaku.
Sheikh, if you can have this handout.
I'll send this book again in the group again. It's page number 59.
Okay.
It's page number 59 of this book. And this is inshallah the next phase I'm going to go through after we're going to finish book 3. I'm not going to start book 4. I'm going to start this book, finish this book off, make you master it, and then start reading Arabic text itself, because this book prepares you to read Arabic text. Alhamdulillah, you have enough Arabic knowledge now of understanding mubtada, khabar, mudaf, mudaf ilayh. I just need you to teach some tweets to prepare yourself to read Arabic books, inshallah. Right, any question from anyone?
Sheikh, if what was copied in the chats can be copied to the group, would be useful.
Yes, I'll do that myself as well. I'll ask Sister Zahra to do it as well, because mashallah, she's an asset when she does this, and she is an asset herself as well when she does this.
Thank you.
That's fine. So this is it, and I think we finished the lesson now. Yeah, we finished the lesson. So, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajum. The lesson is finished. So tomorrow, inshallah, I'll do lesson number.
Book, please.
Yes, I'll send those books to doctors straight after this lesson. And inshallah, on tomorrow, I'll finish off lesson number 7. And then we will have lesson number 8. And 3 more lessons left to finish the book off, inshallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajjal farajam. Jazakallah khair. So inshallah, I will see you tomorrow, inshallah, 6 p.m. Fi amanillah.
Inshallah.